This region fuels the nation with its bountiful harvest and thriving spirit. Welcome to Oxnard, California, where rich soil and a perfect coastal climate give life to one of nature's sweetest treasures, Driscoll's fresh berries. We began by speaking with Manny Gomez, who grew up surrounded by agriculture and has been with Driscoll's for 17 years.
I love agriculture. I grew up in it. My dad was a grower. I've always been part of it, especially berries. My dad was a strawberry grower. I transitioned into selling berries for Driscoll's, which actually was my dream job, believe it or not.
Manny guided us through the detailed process of growing and harvesting these delicious berries.
This is a commercial field in full production. Now we are in peak. The growers are harvesting at high yields right now. So as you can see, the berries are in the perfect shape to be harvested.
Now, so this is a massive area. So how many times does this get picked?
So if you were to split this field into three, you would say the first part would be Monday, second part Tuesday, Wednesday, and then the grower would come back Thursday, back to where they started on Monday, and it would just rotate for about 4 to 6 months.
4 to 6 months. Oh, so this is
depending on the
producing.
season. Yeah,
wow,
it'll keep producing for that amount of time.
I didn't realize that you harvest the field this many times. I mean, so it's continually for that length of time. I mean, that's fantastic.
Yes. So the plant continues to give what we would call, so this is all, I'll give you a quick bit of education. From flower to red fruit, 28 days. So this flower here, that's in flower stage, will become a full red berry in 28 days.
So berry, flower to berry, 28 days.
Correct.
Wow. Delighted to be able to see this, because I just don't think the average person knows just how much work goes into that one punnet of berries.
Yep. It's quite labor extensive, but people
the end
enjoy
result,
these.
I mean, oh my God, you can't beat strawberries.
As we continued learning about the growing process, we had to speak with Milton Bardmus, a production manager for the Oxnard district who has been with Driscoll's for over 40 years. He provided valuable insights into the various types of berries being grown and explained what sets their quality apart.
Marquis was our firmer berry at one point in time, and it still continues to be. So it does have firmness, but our HN075, it's a firm berry as well. But when you have it under the red color, food color, you're gonna find that it has more sugar and it has higher bricks. So you're gonna have more of a delight factor with this variety, and it ships very well. So it's gonna ship to long-range ports without breaking down. So it's gonna have the shelf life. You know, the people that harvest our product, they're gonna be able to create and fill baskets, a 1 pounder in this case, a lot faster than they would with Marquis. So this is gonna help our, grower economics on harvest costs.
It's amazing. People just don't get the gist of what the thought process goes into this and how we keep developing products to match the demand. The demand is massive.
Right. And therefore, we never stop trying to create the perfect berry.
Milton gave us a new perspective on the science of strawberries and why we love them so much. But now it was time to see what happens after the berries are harvested. Our guide and expert is John Greco, Senior Director of Produce for Cisco and FreshPoint.
Where we are now, Chef, we've left the fields where we just picked the berries, and we're at the quality assurance checkpoint. So we're gonna go and see some folks who are our first source of defense, if you will, before this product is brought down to 33 degrees and then loaded onto trucks for various destinations around the US and Canada. What they'll do, first of all, is they do pull from various areas of the pallet. So you're checking from multiple different packers in the field that this product just came from. But for Driscoll, it's sold as a brand, and there's the brand integrity behind that, Chef. So what she's doing is making sure that the specifications from total weight, from color, from conical size, and then they'll also check the sugar levels at this facility. So one of the things, again, are actually multiple layers of quality assurance. You have someone that's inspecting in the field, then you have an inspection done here that covers more areas. Then we're going to head over to the cooling unit that brings the berries down to 33 degrees roughly. We put them onto semi-trucks, trailers that take them all over the United States and Canada, also at 33 to 34 degrees. You've got to keep the fruit cold or you start to lose shelf life, and that's what also brings on mold. Warm product can bring on mold on these berries, so you've got to keep them cold. Then they reach our destinations, and Cisco and FreshPoint perform yet another quality inspection on the fruit. It's put into our slots in the warehouse. That night, it's pulled out for destination to the restaurant, Chef. That sticker is what we refer to as a PTI, or the Produce Traceability Initiative. And on that sticker, you've got all of the information you need should you ever need to know literally what field it came from and the person that actually packed that product.
And that's something that's massive, and that's one of our major things through Cisco Produce and FreshPoint is the fact that we're down to the picker.
Correct. That's all the customer needs. You get us a picture of that sticker, and we can tell you in less than a couple hours where it came from, who packed it, what day it was done, what was processed in the field, what was applied to the field, etc.
That's amazing.
Thanks to John, we had a better understanding of the process, from planting to harvest to quality assurance. The journey of growing strawberries is a labor of love and dedication. Driscoll's lives up to its brand promise of growing only the finest berries, the delicious way. Join us on our next adventure as we continue our series called From the Source. It's where your food comes from.